My name is Holmes Osborne, and my wife Jennifer and I live here in Odessa. And my wife is a psychologist down at Whiteman. She has a PhD in psychology, so she knows a little bit about how people think. And when we were on our way over here, she said it's unfortunate because we're just kind of playing into his hands because he's getting an awful lot of free advertising. A lot of free advertising. And you know what? It's good that so many people turned out and that I'm up here talking and everything, but this is free advertising for his cause because his name's getting out there in his organization, and there are going to be some ne'er-do-well children, teenagers, who are going to see this. And there's a hard reality in that, you know, Mr. McGee may be able to put some laws through, and Mr. Murray and everyone might be able to make some loopholes here, but even with that, it might end up here. In law school and business school, the professors provide the students what you call a case study. Well, this is a case study. This is where you come up with a case. And you say, here's the case. A fellow who has a background as a hate group, hate monger, is coming into your town. The Constitution protects him, which is unfortunate. You can't go up and punch him because it'll be assault and battery, and Mr. Kinder will have to arrest you. And he will, and he should. And thus far, this fellow hasn't done anything where he can be arrested. And he might be able to get some lawyers and force our hand, and he might be there. And this might be the most amount of work this little city's done in a long time.
That's right, we're up for it.
Yeah, we are up for it, but you might have people come in from 100 miles away. So it may be work, and it may be lists and a lot of work. But I'm here for you. My family's here for you. We'll do whatever we can to make this guy go away, and he'll go away eventually, but it might be a lot of work. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Mayor. My name is Debbie Ford. Some of you might know I've got 20 plus years in law enforcement. Some of you might know, and some of you may not know, I have 20 plus years in law enforcement. I'm very excited to see the fact that you're trying to pass this ordinance. I did call the other day to see if there was an ordinance on board to this fact. Now, I heard you say that you had some concerns about it. My whole quest tonight was to come here to challenge you to possibly put together a task force made up of whoever you would like to go around to your larger cities, work with their police departments, with their city councils, and adopt or rewrite some of those ordinances. I had 10 years with Independence Police, 10 years with Lee's Summit. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of city ordinances that are on the books that eventually I feel that the city of Odessa is probably going to come across. It's kind of like shutting the barn door after the cow's been out. So if anybody has any other suggestions that might help our city, instead of up here pointing fingers, I think we need to be organized. I think we need to be very educated in the fact that, just like these other folks have said, this gentleman's probably going to come to our town. There's a lot of things that the city council cannot do because we don't have the ordinances in effect, plain and simple. And I personally would like to thank Chief Kidder because immediately thinking law enforcement, I'm thinking, how could this happen? How did he let this happen? Until I did my background check and said, oh, wait a minute. This man did nothing wrong because there are no city ordinances, so I'm sorry. That's all I had to say.
My name is Cody Begeman. I am a student at Odessa High School. Being a student at Odessa High School, some of you parents may not know that even after everything that has been said at these meetings, there are still some students that plan on going to the club when it opens. You said that even if he opened a McDonald's in Odessa, would people still go there? The difference between this club and a McDonald's is that in December of 2009, he came to Oak Grove and formed National Socialist Movement of Vikings Youth Corps, which Vikings Youth Corps, they recruit 14 children no younger than 14 years of age and no older than 18. At a McDonald's, anybody's allowed to go there, not just 14 and 18-year-olds. So that is the difference between a McDonald's and a nightclub for under 21 and under. So this goes a lot farther than just these meetings because people still plan on going to this club. No matter what is being said here, no matter, you parents may think that you're going to stop your kids. You're not. I'm just saying, you're not going to. They're going to go behind your back. You think you have angels, you don't. So something more has to be done than just standing around here talking about it. We have to put a stop to it, or he's going to get away with it.
My name is Ed Chastain. I live in Liberty. My student William Jewell and I, some years ago, started a group called Hate Busters. And we go by invitation, anywhere we're invited, help folks solve problems like this. And I came tonight because I was invited. We give away membership cards. We have no dues and no meetings. But we promise to respond to any act of hate within 125 miles of Liberty. I call it Greater Liberty. I ride a bike. I've got MS. It's hard for me to walk, but if I ride, I can run. But if I don't ride, I can't do this work. And so I ride a bicycle a lot. I rode around town today. I've got cards here for you. It's got our address and everything we believe and think. One card. So I'll leave cards here. If you'd like one, please take one. And if you send me an email, you're one of us. People ask me, how many members do you have? I say everybody is a natural born hate buster. Nobody's born hating, right? Right. So if you don't want to be one of us, send us your name. We'll take it off the list. Otherwise, you're one of us. Take your card. I'll leave them here on the table. Pick one up and send me an email. Thank you much.
Thank you.